Hey people. So I want to talk about an issue that um, came up for me, um, and it involves topping from the bottom. Um, Specifically, topping from the bottom in a DS relationship. For those who do not know what topping from the bottom is, primarily this is used in the context of a placing, of usually a sub dom placing, where the submissive is directing the dom on how to do stuff with them, um, and then getting upset when what you want done to you is not done to you the way you want it done to you. Pushing the dom to do things to you in the way you want them done, not the way he wants them done. Therefore, topping from the bottom. I had an experience with somebody I was starting to talk to, and I understood they wanted to go slow. I understood they wanted to take their time. But I'm me. And I'm like, I was like, okay, I'm going to do something I've not done pretty much ever before, which is I'll take my time. I'll go slow. I will not push things. I will, do basically the exact opposite that I ever did before, and held myself back and didn't push myself and didn't do all the things that I normally do, and it was a miserable failure. About 2.5 weeks after I first had met this person, it was a miserable failure. Um, Two things came out of this for me. One, don't ever do that again. Um, you know who you are, you know what you do, just do it, and forget trying to take it slow and please somebody else, because that's obviously not going to work. And two, that I was allowing this person, whether they believe it or not, for them to top me from the bottom on how I should be treating them in this sub-dom relationship, on how I should be, things that I could do, things I couldn't do, things that I could say, things I couldn't say. It was coming very clear. And when I started calling them on it, their first reaction was, I'm not trying to make you my slave. I'm like, no, that's not it. That's never it. Topping from the bottom is not about turning the dom into your submissive. It's about making the dom you in the ways that you want to be domed, not the way they want to dom you. And I know, and grammatically this probably doesn't make a lot of sense, but that's pretty much the long and the short of it. It's the way that you want the person to take control of you, to do things to you, to do certain things or not do certain things, because that's what you feel you have to have 100% for your ability to submit to come to the forefront. And the more I've thought about it, the more I've had time just to sit and think about it, the more I realize that how much BS that is. Because that's not what a good DS relationship should be. A good DS relationship should be on an even keel. Both sides are getting what they want. Both sides are willing to give a little bit. Both sides are willing to say, this is where my lines are. But not to the point that I was at. But after those lines are set, the dominants let loose. And the dominant should be allowed to do what they want to do without worrying about, is this going to start a fight and I'm going to piss off the person I'm with? This is where safe words come in. This is where, you have a predetermined thing to say, whoa, time. You do, have those things, and basically the dom has to be free just to let go and go. As soon as you sit here and start telling the dom on how to do things, oh, I don't like it when you do that, I don't like it when you do that. You can do that on a small scale, but on a large scale where it's in everything, you're nitpicking everything, or have an issue with everything, guess what? You've moved into this range. So, I'm rambling now. Just needed to get that off my chest. That's it for now. Be well and safe.